one day somebody does something unspeakable to someone else, to someone you hardly knew, and you do something about it, because you can.
This story comes to us from the Alabama Reflector. A 61-year-old woman who wore a phallic costume to a No Kings protest in Fairhope, this was last Saturday, was arrested after being held down by police officers. Listen to this. Gianna Renee Gamble, 61, was charged with resisting arrest and disorderly conduct. Why? Well, video of the arrest posted to Blue Sky showed 3 officers holding her to the ground amid criticism from spectators. They're all like, "What are you doing?" The video went viral over the weekend and led to widespread criticism of the police officers. Now, the Fairhope Police Department said in court documents that they received a complaint about the costume. She was dressed as a penis. In a statement posted to Facebook on Monday, the department said an officer observed an individual in a phallic costume near the Baldwin Square shopping center. She was dressed as a penis. Okay? The officer approached the woman and requested that she remove the costume, which is deemed obscene in a public setting. You can't dress up like a penis. However, she refused to comply, the statement said. She was in costume now. She wasn't naked. She was in costume.
Dangerous person, eh?
Yeah, danger. They're a danger to everybody, can't you tell?
I'm not going to have somebody out here
Yeah, but you're applying your morality, not protecting anybody.
Get some pictures. Get some more pictures.
This is his First Amendment right. Get the off of him.
It's a woman.
Ready? Sit up.
The rally was one of over a dozen protests happening in the state on Saturday, all over the country, actually. The protests were peaceful with no major incidents reported. Not really. A message seeking additional comment was left with the Fairhope Police Department on Monday. An attempt to contact Gamble was not successful. Now, Indivisible Baldwin County, the organization that sponsored the protest, said in a Monday statement, Gamble's arrest violates the First Amendment of the U.S. Constitution. Said Miss Gamble was peacefully expressing her point of view on Saturday. Her violent arrest for expressing herself in ways the police found rude is indefensible, morally and legally. Public officials must take seriously their duty to uphold the First Amendment. Their complete failure to do so in this situation runs against the free expression values that created the city of Fairhope and against the liberty guarantees enshrined in the state of Alabama and the United States Constitution. Resisting arrest is Class B misdemeanor in Alabama, punishable by up to 6 months in jail and a fine of $3,000. Disorderly conduct is a Class C misdemeanor, punishable by up to 3 months in jail and a fine of $500. Now, according to court documents, Gamble is set to make an appearance in Fairhope Municipal Court on November 5th. And this is one of those ones, I don't know if she resisted that much, but it's one of those ones where people say, you're allowed to fight an unlawful arrest. Well, this is one of those ones where you don't fight. You go, all right, you're going to arrest me? Arrest me. And then you go into court, you plead not guilty on disorderly conduct. Because, I don't know. I'm going to leave it up to you guys. I want to hear from you guys. Dressed as a penis. Is that under the First Amendment? Free speech, right? Free expression. That's what this country is based on. Or is that a violation of free speech or free expression because this is a penis? I've seen these before, these costumes, these art crafts, these things that say, and the sun's coming out if you haven't noticed. So this woman dressed as a penis, they just keep saying phallus. She's dressed as a dick, okay? She wasn't naked. She just had a costume on. Huh? Is that a violation of free speech? So that's one where you don't resist the arrest. You just go, fine, arrest me. And then, you go in and you file for civil rights violations and you file litigation and you sue them because is it really disorderly conduct to be dressed like a dick? I mean,